From the teaching, reaching, caring, and sharing news desk, this is Harvest News. Good morning and blessings. I'm Pastor Vaughn, and here's the news. By now, you're probably wondering where Pastor Jerry is.
Yes, Pastor Jerry and Sherry are not here, but don't panic. They're not missing. They're on a boat. Not the kind of boat, this kind. They're on a cruise. They'll be back next Sunday, which is good because it's Easter, and Pastor Jerry is making eggs for the Easter Sunday potluck breakfast.
Harvest News can confirm that the rest of the pastoral staff is not on vacation this week, and in fact can be found at Harvest Church today and throughout the week. Thank you for your support for yesterday's clothing drive, and a special thank you to Wendy, Bob, and Pastor Kent, who joined me at D&B Community Bank on a chilly Saturday morning for the public clothing drive. We didn't get an official bag count, but it looks close to what we collected last year. The clothing will go to support Easter Seals of Wisconsin, and the money they give Harvest Church for those donated items will go towards our March Missions Madness goal of $1,000. And speaking of March Missions Madness, today is the last Sunday in March. So far, we have raised $411.87. Now, while March Missions Madness is drawing to a close, March Missions Mathness is not. We still have to tally up what Buddy Barrow collects today and then add in what Easter Seals of Wisconsin will send us. So we don't know how much we've raised for a few weeks, and we won't until we get all the numbers in. Harvest News will bring you the final amount when it becomes available. If you still want to help with March Missions Madness, the Children's Church is holding a bake sale after the second service today. Harvest News is brought to you today by Convoy of Hope. And now, a word from our sponsor.
Since 1994, Convoy of Hope has been bringing help and hope to those who are impoverished and suffering throughout the world. In doing so, we've served more than 70 million people in more than 100 nations. Our impact is on level with bigger organizations. Thanks to our strategic corporate partners and a dynamic worldwide network, we're able to feed nearly 150,000 children and their families in 10 nations and rush emergency food and supplies to some of the most far-flung places on Earth. We also hold community outreach events, train women to start businesses, and help farmers in developing nations increase their yields. Some have referred to us as one of the world's best-kept secrets. Major corporations, celebrities, and influencers from both the private and public sectors have strategically aligned with Convoy of Hope because they believe, like we do, that no child, mother, or father should go hungry or have to suffer under the crushing weight of poverty.
Convoy of Hope is one of the missions and ministries you support with your generous giving and which Harvest Church emphasized this month. Our annual Easter breakfast is next Sunday beginning at 8 a.m. It's a potluck, so please bring a breakfast casserole, breakfast meat, egg dish, or breakfast pastries to share. Pastor Jerry will make eggs and Harvest Church will provide beverages. The breakfast will end promptly at 9:30 a.m. so we can set up for church at 10. There will be no 8 a.m. service or Sunday morning prayer next week. Harvest Church will also conduct an awards ceremony for our Girls Club and Royal Rangers during the 10 a.m. service next Sunday. And that's all for this week's edition of Harvest News. From the teaching, reaching, caring, and sharing news desk, this is Pastor Vaughn reminding you to love God and love people. Pastor Kent is next.